Hey guys, I'm going to show you a single leg progression for the hinge pattern. Probably the most important pattern that is often done incorrectly and oftentimes loaded with weight sooner than it needs to be. So I'm going to start with the most basic regression and work from there. So we're going to start with a single leg glute bridge and then go to a single leg RDL. And then I'll show you adding on weight and a deadlift from there. Alright, so this is just your body weight RDL. So remember RDL, not deadlift, so more of a straight leg, just a slight bend in the knee. And two things to remember is one, really keep your hips parallel to the ground. Don't let your hip cheat up towards the sky. And two, keep extension in your back. So watch that wanting to reach towards the ground and curl your upper back. So keep your chest lifted. Alright, so the next progression from that bodyweight RDL is just adding a little bit of weight to it. Remember, you don't have to go all the way down to the ground. That's where most people lose their positioning when they're too tight and they've picked up the weight and they're trying to tap it to the ground every time. And that little bottom couple inches, they're rounding out of their back and losing position. So just pick up your weight and do a couple hinge patterns with the weight as far as you can do it, and then progress to it all the way down to the ground when you have enough mobility. Okay, so the final progression from that weighted RDL would be a weighted deadlift. So picking it up and raising it from the ground is going to require a little bit more mobility. You're going to have to bend your knee more. And the real key is about the push from the ground. A lot of people focus on lifting the weight with their upper back instead of keeping their torso locked and pushing their hips forward and the ground away from them. And that's what's really driving your body to come out.